What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I have a fun, exciting launch from Kellofaplan that I want to flip through and then do a plan with me. So stay tuned if you want to check it out. All of these are available today, and I'll have my Kellofaplan affiliate link in the description. And I always appreciate your support so much when you shop through my link at no extra cost to you. But I'm going to show you what we have, and then we'll flip through everything individually. There is a brand new layout called the Simplicity Planner, and this is an undated planner. Love it, and there's a sticker book to go along with that. Then we've got two new winter sticker books. We've got Winter Icons Volume 3 and Winter Florals Volume 4. And this is such a cool concept. I have a cover. This is sold as a bundle, or you can buy everything individually. So the cover is this floral cover, and then it's a 5-year planner, but you can also purchase the years individually, and I'll take you through that in just a minute. But let's go ahead and get started looking at the Simplicity Planner first. This would be a great planner for someone that's, some people say I don't have a lot of things to write down or whatever, or you could use this a number of ways. It could be a great gratitude planner, but it's going to come with these smaller plastic discs, and the cover is this like watercolor lavender ombre with the roses, the line drawing in gray, and says Simplicity. Then there's the inside cover, just that watercolor pattern, and the name page. It says Planning a Life I Love. And then we'll go right into our perpetual calendars. This is just where, you can write down a number of things to keep up with appointments or birthdays, or I use mine to track my steps. And then there's just dot grid on the back, and we're going to go into our first month. And like I said, it's undated, and the dividers are front and back, so you could easily reuse these. But there's the first divider. It says Breathe. It's just the watercolor on the back. So we'll have our one-page monthly layout, and it's got all the months, so you can circle or highlight there. And then our monthly calendar, and if there are dates in the sticker book, or you can just write them in, or use dates you already have. And then 3 squares down here that say appointments, meetings, and bills. Of course, you can customize those because the sticker book has boxes that fit all of these different things. And then we're going to have a monthly overview. It says this month, and we'll have the 1 through 31, and you can write in what you have going on for each day. Of course, you'll circle or highlight your month here. A place for top 5 in 2 different categories, whatever you want those to be. You could also just use one and make the other one decorative, or make that entire space decorative. And we've got a monthly habit tracker here, and an open space just for notes or decorative elements. And all the weeks will look like this. So we'll have all of our months here, and then all of our days. So you can just circle or highlight it. Then there's a rectangle for each day of the week, and then also an extra that says important with some dot grid here. So just like the name, super simple, super easy. And then we'll go into our next week. So we'll have enough for all the weeks in that first month, and then dot grid on the back. And then here's the next divider. It says focus. And we'll have that same exact layout, the monthly calendar, like the overview, and then all of our weeks. So I'm going to take you through just the dividers from here. We've got this lavender that says calm. The next one says pause in the green. Then quiet. Then we've got peace, balance, mindful, joy, present, begin, and then align. So isn't that just a really, really cool layout? I love that. And there's the inside of the back cover and the outside. So let's look at the sticker book that's going to be a perfect companion to that. So it's called Simple Plans. And we're going to have all those colors of like the watercolor ombre in this sheet. So we're going to have the boxes that are going to go perfectly with the layouts that I showed you. We've got lots of little circles or bullet points, and then these little habit trackers. Some smaller boxes like for the monthly calendar, And then these boxes are going to fit also. And then we've got labels here this month, work, events, tasks to do, more habit trackers. Here are our dates for the monthly, and more labels that say kids, don't forget, fun, important, family, and work. Then some little header boxes, got that size, and then 3 skinnier ones that fit perfectly in the planner. So that's like the neutral color palette, and we're going to have 2 of each. Then we go into this kind of periwinkle color or lavender, and then there's the green and the blue and the pink, and then there's like a warmer neutral, and then kind of a blush grayish. Then next we're going to go into these. So these are the larger boxes, like to fit in the weekly spreads, and some headers, and also more checklist bars. So that we'll go through all those colors. There'll be 2 in each. So there's that color, then that soft lavender, then the green and blue, and the pink, and then that warm like tan color. So those are all the functional stickers. Like I said, they fit perfectly in the planner. And then we're going to have sheets of this. This is on clear, these beautiful floral line drawings that go along with the art in the planner. So 2 of those. And then there they are in a little bit of a smaller size, 2 of those. And then in the back here, we have 2 pages. These are on paper of little labels that are going to fit in there perfectly, or you can use this in any planner. You can use any of this entire sticker book in any planner, but it says pay bills, errands, appointment, meeting, no school, off work, vacation, girls' night, book club, date night, payday, birthday, anniversary, game day, practice, party, church, testing, doctor, medicine, pet meds, subscription, release day, guys' night, school event, concert, family night, bill due, don't forget, and dinner. So 2 of those. Love that. Such a great idea. And now let's look at the 5-year. Like I said, this is sold as a bundle where you can just get all 5 of these. I'm going to take you through what's in there. But the cover is this really pretty kind of tropical. It's pink on the front and that green on the inside. And then there's the back. So the inserts are going to look like this. The dividers all match that same kind of floral art on the cover. So this is 2026. And like I said, you can also just purchase these separately, but we're going to have this page first that says important dates, and it's got a block for each month of the year. Then we go into the monthly for January, 2-page, very clean and simple, and it's got the dot grid in the sidebar, and then we'll just have one of those for each month. So it's great for like an overview. You could also use this for, I think it'd be great for memory keeping, where you did a little picture or a little line or 2 about what you did that day, but they'll be the same throughout. And I haven't decided how I'm going to use mine. I'm also thinking of using it. I have a bullet journal that I keep track of, like when we have been on vacations and other important events, like if someone, Dale or one of the kids start a new job or something like that, just so I can refer back to it. I think it would be great for that also. So we'll just have all of our months there. And then on the back, we'll have this line sheet for notes. And then there's the divider. So all the packs will look like that, except for this is for 2027. The divider will be different for each. So there's the 2027 divider. And 2028. And then there's 2029, and 2030 is going to be in the pink. Okay, so there they all are together. It's also great if you have to, like for work, you have to schedule your vacations in advance, or you're just really that, that prepared ahead of time. Another thing I thought about using, just since they're just the monthlies, was to keep track of like new releases during the month, just to jot it down. I could lightly decorate it or not, doesn't matter. But that is the 5-year planner bundle set. Also, they are sold separately. And now let's look at the sticker books. First, let's look at Winter Icons Volume 3. So there will be different groups in here, different sets, and the functional stickers are first. So these are going to be all the boxes in these colors that are going to go with this set, and the bullet points and checklist bars. And then we have a second page of some like monthly boxes and more different sizes. And those are on paper, and then the decorative stickers are on clear. So the first group is this adorable, like cozy snowman, kind of pastel vibes and little log cabins. Look at the ice skates, a little coffee. Love the little sweater. And then there is a second page to go with that. It's not the same page though, they're different, like different sizes. Some of the stickers are the same. Look at this little snowman, these snowman friends holding hands, or snow people, little snowflakes. Then we have this set next in the like red and kind of a coral color, turquoise and green. Oh my gosh, the penguins are so cute. I just love penguins anyway. How adorable. Some of them are wearing little hats and scarves. We've got the Christmas-like candies. And then there's the second page to go with that. Look how cute. Then we have this like pink and purple that are going to go perfectly with this. Oh, I love this too. The sweaters, cozy little beanies and boots and mittens. Look at the doggies. And then there's the second page of that. Then we've got a like blue, peach, and neutral set. We've got more adorable snowmen and trees, really cute and whimsical. And then a full page of all the snowmen and snow people in different sizes. Then a little bit of a brighter pastel set. Love those colors. Oh, these are so pretty and girly. Look at the cat wearing the scarf. We've got the pretty sweaters and the flowers, candles, little snowflakes. And then there's the second page that goes with that. Then we have kind of a neutral with a pop of pink and gray. And this is so pretty for New Year's. I love the pink and with the black and gold. Got a big balloon numbers sticker that says 2026 with the fireworks. Happy New Year. Got the champagne. And there's the second page to go with that. Then we've got pink, red, and green. Oh, perfect for Valentine's Day. Look how cute the little typewriter, the flowers, the love letter, the lipstick. Again, some champagne, ice cream, macaroons, and there's the second page that goes with that. I love those. Those are cute. Then we've got like a St. Patrick's Day set in the yellow and the green. Oh my goodness, look at the pug wearing the St. Patty's Day hat and the green bow tie. It says, let's get lucked up. And then we've got all kinds of shamrock items. This little sign says pot of gold, kiss me, luck of the Irish, and 4-leaf clover. And then there's the second page. Lucky cereal, how cute. Oh, the little pug's wearing a pink bow in this sticker. So that is Winter Icons Volume 3. Love that. And now let's look at Winter Florals Volume 4. Same thing here. We'll have the functional stickers in the front that will correspond with the decorative stickers, and these are on paper, of course, and the decorative stickers are on clear. So we have all those pretty pastels in the same layout. The first page of boxes, and then the second page is the same as that last sticker book. Gorgeous. I love these. They are so pretty. And then there'll be 2 pages of each of the decorative stickers. Then we've got this color palette next. Really pretty winter branches and greenery with the pine cones and little berries. There's the second page of that. We've got some blues and greens and neutrals. Oh, those are so pretty, aren't they? Look at the hydrangeas. Gorgeous. And there's the second page. Then we have some brighter blues and greens and lavenders. Oh, those are so vibrant, and they've got little snowflakes mixed in. Then we've got a soft neutral color palette. Really, really pretty. Kind of cream colored flowers with those green leaves and eucalyptus. There's a second of that. We've got blue and yellow. Those are really pretty and different too. Perfect. We've got kind of the winter branches and little snowflakes also. It's the second page of that. And then a soft like blush and lavender. Oh, these are so pretty for New Year's, aren't they? With these watercolor roses. And look at the disco ball with the gold glitter. The champagne bottles, little party hats. And there's the second page of that. Then we have a brighter pink and then a soft pink and green. That's so pretty. That would be perfect for Valentine's Day or any week that you just wanted a gorgeous floral spread. So that is Winter Florals Volume 4. So I want to go ahead and do a spread in the Simplicity Planner. But I'm going to use the winter icons, I think. Let's see. So let's do a monthly and a weekly. So we'll start out with the icons. I think we'll do this page and then we'll do the weekly. And I'm going to start out with the winter icons. Okay, so I'm going to use the boxes from this, and I think I'll use like that warm color, this color. So I'm going to use this for something functional, and then I'll probably make this decorative. Okay, and I'm going to label this, and I'm going to put another box up here, but I'm also going to add a couple of decorative elements to it. And I think I'm going to switch to this set. So it's really hard to decide because they're all so cute. So let's get purple. In this size also. And how about the pink in the long box to label that with? These actually fit perfectly right here, but I'm going to use it to label my habit tracker. And then I think this is for December. I'm going to cover up all the months just except for the December, and I'm just going to use some of this off the side. Kind of just like washi tape. Okay, we'll just kind of cut it like it's torn where it just shows December, so we'll know that it's for December. Let's do this little coffee cup right here. And these little boxes fit perfectly right here, but I'm just going to use it just for a little layering box for a note. Let's actually do it like this. Okay, and then we'll do a lavender label that says fun. Right here. Let's do it like this, just to write down some fun plans here. And we'll call this to do. I think I'll use the lavender label on that too. And we'll put it right here in the middle. And a little checklist bar. Okay, and then down here, let's do this. I'll trim a little bit of it off. With this box. Let's get a little bit of a smaller box for that, like one of the weekly sizes in the purple. And then we'll do a label that says, don't forget. And another way you could use this if you wanted to is just cover up the numbers and use it for just a continuous to-do list. Okay, and let's do some of these bullet points. Okay, so now let's do this weekly spread, and since it's facing it, open like a book together. We're going to use the same set. And I'm not going to use this as functional. I'm going to put this girl in it. So let's do this pinkish color. Just like this. And let's do one of our snowmen. Let's do the purple. No, let's do the pink, because we have kind of a lot of purple on the bottom over here. And we'll do let's do a full box in this color. Right here. Okay, and we'll do a purple full box up here. And over here, let's do I'm going to trim these off so they're kind of sliding out. A little purple slender one and a pink square. And trim it off on this side over here. Okay, so I think that's all the boxes I'm going to add for that. I'm going to go ahead and add some lines in those, the full boxes. Okay, and then let's drop off some bullet points or like some of these little checklist bars. Let's do this here. And then we'll do a purple. Now let's do the purple here. And we'll do this here and a pink one over here. Okay, and then down here, let's do a full, I think like a double box in the tan. Or the lavender. And let's go ahead and just draw some lines in this. use a box that says tasks, or a label that says tasks right here. And then I think we need a quote. So I'm going to grab one of Kellofaplan's quote books. Let's do this. Happiness is a cup of hot cocoa and a cold snowy day right here. And more decorative here. And let's see if maybe we need a little quote up here. We'll do beautiful but oh so cold. Okay, almost done. I think I'm going to put the doggy over here too. And let's do this little plaid umbrella right over here. Okay, let's do this knitting. And then we'll do the other cup of cocoa, the other color, since our quote is about cocoa. Let's do the bigger knitting. Okay, cute, cute. So that is going to be my spread in the new Simplicity Planner. I'll go ahead and put it back in here. All right, thank you guys for hanging out with me while I flip through these goodies and put my spread together. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!